I'm Stacy J. Welcome here today. Fate has brought you here to know what fabric from the vault I will sew. Hang out and you will see just what the garment will be.
Hi, I'm Stacy J. Welcome to my studio. Welcome back to anyone that has been watching me, and welcome to anybody that is new. It's fantastic to have you on board today. Today is going to be my fabric wheel of fate. What my wheel decides to spin. The fabric wheel of fate was started by the lovely Carol. Carol decided that she had some fancy fabrics that she didn't know what to do with, fancy or not so fancy, depended on her mind at the time, and she decided to get a wheel made by her father, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, and started spinning and saying, I've got to make something out of this, and didn't not make it. So that brings me to today. We've all been waiting with bated breath to know what I was going to make with my second fabric. My second fabric was gifted to me by Julie from Julie Sews Her Own Clothes, and the person that selected my fabrics this time, so 6 fabrics selected, was Jacqui from up in Hamilton area, up in the mighty Waikato, and she went into my studio, into my fabric vault Christmas. It was actually during Vlogmas, and selected 6 fabrics. This gorgeous fabric of London is what I'm wearing. I'm not going to hide it from you. It's not on the bottom half. It is London. Now, Mr. Christopher got extremely excited when he saw it. He went over it with a fine tooth. He's been to London. I have not. So he was going, oh, there's this, oh, there's that, oh, this is... He was very excitable, to say the least. So, cut to the chase, what did I make? I made, and it's taken me, is it 2 weeks to come up with something. Apparently, my face showed how not disappointed I was, how scared I was when I spun the fabric, because my whole thing is, it was gifted to me. It is Liberty Lawn. It is a print of London. It is divine to touch. It is totally and utterly gorgeous. All bar making a mural on one of my walls. I had lots of things go through my head. I had a lot of people offer me advice. I had 1 meter of this fabric, 1 meter, and it was 140 wide. So I wanted to be very, very picky with what I did make. Now I made, bear with, I'm right there. Hi, still here. So I made the New Look 6079. Yes, I made a big 4. Okay, that was the one I made. The letter A. I like sleeves. I do like that, but I like sleeves. And this is my little top. My little New Look top. Now I'm wearing it so far currently with the high-waisted, the dogs are up on the deck, Mr. Christopher can deal with them, high-waisted pants from Swim Style. They are now known as the Pearl Pant. I made 3 of them when I went to Aussie, and I thought, and I do have a struggle trying to wear a top with these because they're so wide here. If I wear anything too baggy, I just look like, you know, and I like this, how it comes short. It is a nice wee shirt. I got buttons that are transparent so that you don't get a block or something. I did have some blue and white buttons. My top stitching is done in the blue that matches the Thames, the River Thames, okay. No, I did not pattern match this. There was no room for pattern matching, just saying, okay. This was definitely a, can I make it fit kind of off there. Now I did, this actual pattern I'd made for Victoria, and I made, I graded it to a size 20. Now I also went down to, traced out a size 18 and was going to do a full bust adjustment, but that just stole too much fabric from my from the fabric, and I couldn't do that. Otherwise, I just couldn't do that. Not that I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh, stop it, Stacey. So, what do you think? A collared shirt with buttons and sleeves, and it comes down to my hip, which, you know, some people it might not be that long on, but because my waist is right up near my bust, that's where it comes down to. I got a very long lower part of my torso. So I'm happy. I'm happy, to be very, very honest about it. I'm happy. I might actually redo my sleeves and take them in that little bit in the shoulders. They've got little what's that thing called? Pleats? Gathers. There we go. Got some gathers in there. Yeah, so I think it goes really nice with my white pants. I have a lot of pattern clothing, and I like white pants. I call them my food catchers because I can wear white and just spill all the time over myself. So I am very, very happy with myself. Tell me how happy with me you are as well, that I actually did pretty good. So this is what's left. That's all that's left. That's hence no pattern matching, people. Okay, that's all that I had left. Now I do, I've watched a few people that get some of their scraps and make quilts and things like that. Now this is, excuse me, this is an extremely precious fabric to me. I don't know how big of the smile was when Jacqui did take it out of my studio, but she did say one thing that was very true, is Julie does not want it just sitting on the shelf. She didn't send it to you to be a shelf warmer. So there you go, Julie. What do you think? There you go, Jacqui. What do you think? There you go, everyone. What do you think? I've got the little splits up the side, so it's got the nice little like skirty. It covers my girls. It's big enough to cover my girls. Yeah, I think I might just take a little smidge out of my shoulders to get it sitting on my shoulders. But I wanted it made and done for you guys to go whoop whoop. So I want everyone to go whoop whoop with me, okay? Okay. Right, so this gets me down to what happens next. Well, we spin again, don't we? So this was fabric. What number was this fabric? I'll know what number the fabric was once I find out what's left. So I'm just going to quickly rattle through. You can go and have a look at season 3, episode 1, if you want to see what the fabrics are. I'm going to go through them real quickly with you guys so you guys can have a look. Right, I'll actually try and find the lowest number. So, okay, so far I have made fabric 2, I believe was this, and 4. Yes, I've made fabric 2 and 4. The first fabric was a floral pattern, a cotton, and I made a pair of pedal pushers. Okay, so I made those. I wore them the other day, actually, to be fair. So let's go with fabric 1. Fabric 1 is a gorgeous 4-way stretch, and I've had this fabric for a wee while. I believe Mr. Christopher picked it up for me when he was driving through Levin. I made him stop at a fabric shop there. And so, I mean, Jacqui did not hold back when she took fabrics out. She did not hold back to say, oh, let her think longer about that fabric. So this is 2 meters, 4-way stretch, double knit, directional print. Now, I had the gorgeous Julie, who sews her own clothes. She did jump on Instagram to have a chat with me, and she said, oh, you should try this particular pattern. And I said, oh, not huge on crossover wrap dresses, but yeah, no, that's an idea. And then I came across another one. So, and I got the big So we might have an idea what we're going to do with that, with this knit one. So if I spin that, that's fabric number 1, then I might have a heads up on what I'm going to make. Right, the other one is fabric number 3. It's a polycotton woven, 2 meters at 130 wide. And it's a floral with a lurex through it. Oops, and an extra thread on for funsies. Okay, so that's a nice, oh, I've got an idea what I can make with that. It's a nice, I love roses and flowers. Are they cabbage roses? I love roses, I have no idea. Right, okay, I do like roses. So that's that one. Now, this particular one has got Mum's angst up because it's clean. It is clean, but this is puffed. So Mum's probably in my head about it as well, is wearing this outside with other humans around. It makes it look dirty. So there is a few suggestions Mum's given me on this one. This is fabric number 5. It's 100% cotton. There's a puffed embossing. It's 2 meters, but it's only 90 centimeters wide. That is the hiccup with this one. But if I wore it like a shirt like this, like London baby, I would, yeah, look at it. It's got that little dirty, this was given to me, not gifted. It was given to me. A lady, a friend of mine, was getting rid of some fabrics, and she just hollered, come down with your mum, and we went through her stuff, and she just basically said, here, you deal with it now, bye-bye. So yeah, that's that one. Now the last one I didn't realize, and neither did Jacqui, because we didn't know until, well, Jacqui knows because I've mentioned it now, but Mum actually was looking for some drill fabric about this colour. So she has since found another fabric that is that colour. So I know a few of you have said, hey, make something for your mum. I make things for my mum that she would not make herself, because she thinks I've got more guts to make something out of the box, whereas she, like, I made her dressing gown, whereas she wouldn't make that. She's going to make a summer weight one. I shouldn't say she wouldn't make it. I don't think she wanted to make one, and I actually gifted it to her for Christmas quite a number of years back. Anyway, so this is fabric number 6. It's 3 meters by 113. So these are all quite narrow. Thank you, Jacqui. All quite narrow fabrics. I've even thought about, and I don't know how I'd look in them, is making the bobs. Now I got not big thighs. I've got substantial sized thighs. Like, they're quite muscular, and but they come straight from my bottom, so there's no feminine shape to this, except for the girls. So anyway, so I'm thinking about bobs, but I don't know if I'm going to bob it up. I don't know. Anyway, so those are some rough ideas about what I might possibly do with the fabrics. In the meantime, let's get down and boogie, and let's talk about which number. Well, let's not talk about it. Talk about ant music. Do you guys know that song, Ant Music? My brother used to have Adam Ant when he was growing up, and I did like it. Right, so we have got fabric number 4, fabric number, why is it doing that? I got something on there. Right, so if I spin the same one again, then I'm going to spin again, okay? So I'm going to tip you down, and we're going to go through. So we're looking at either fabric 6, 5, 3, or 1. 6, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3, or 1, okay? I don't know why I've written on that one. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do the spin. Are you all on? Are you on? You're not on. There we go. You can see all of it now. All right, so let's see what... Oh, should we get Mr. Christopher in here? Okay, so I've just invited Mr. Christopher down to spin. But he's just, I think he's putting pants on because he's only got his boxes on. He doesn't think that's a good idea. All right, so everyone that, oh, he's got his boxes on, so it's okay. I don't think there's a problem with your boxes.
No, these ones have got like a button.
Anyway, so we're gonna come and say hello. Okay, so anyone that doesn't know this guy, this is Mr. Christopher. This is Mr. Christopher.
Bored now.
And he's going to spin the Wheel of Fate. Do you want to lay that down? Because I know that you made it.
Yeah.
However, you didn't make it so you can hold it up to do it, okay? So we're going to just...
But like, oh, okay. I was going to say you won't be able to see it if I don't hold it up, but
yeah, yeah. It's like magic.
magic.
Ready? And...
What number are we going for?
What's
the worst one?
The worst one is, I guess, the one I've just made, but it's not because it's the worst. It was because my brain had to think the hardest on how I was going to cut it up.
I was thinking like a number 1 through 6.
Well, this was number 2.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Wow, that spins so well.
Did it though?
5.
5. Where's 5? Oh, God,
there.
you did it. You did do the worst one possible. This one. All right. Okay, people.
That looks like pajamas.
I think the consensus is pajamas, but it ain't going to become pajamas because I'd never wear them. Right, so this is the top that I've been gifted. I meant the fabric that has been spun. Did I say that horribly incorrect? Okay, so put your thinking caps on, peoples, because I don't know what it's going to... I wonder if I should soak it in, like, nappy sand and see if it gets out the... Okay, so... I didn't jinx it by saying the worst one was this one, but he spun it anyway. Good on him. So fabric number 5, 100% cotton, puffed, embossed, 2 meters at 90 centimeters. Right, thinking cap is back on. Thank you guys for joining me today in my Fabric Wheel of Fate, and a huge shout out to Carol for inventing this amazing way to get through our fabrics. I think it is great. I love it. I love spending time well, with you guys, really. Sometimes with Mr. Christopher, when I have to have him here. So I'm going to head upstairs now. I'm going to head upstairs now. Little peacock. And I will catch you guys later. I do hope that you do love my London baby. And I do love how it goes with these pants. Maybe I can find... Maybe it's a bit too bright, but it smells nice. Yeah, maybe some nice blue to go with it. Now, like I said, I did top stitch in blue. I don't know if you can see it. Top stitched all the facing at the front down. But yeah, that's it. I'm really happy with it. Let me know if you think I did a good follow through with making something. It did take me a while. You can say, oh, nah, if you want. It'll upset me, but you can. But actually, yeah. Stay well, stay warm, stay dry. Keep on spinning. See how I did that? Spin, okay, okay. No? All right. Keep on sewing. Hydrate. Have no regrets, which I don't. And I'm so stoked about finding those buttons in my button stash. And save face. I'll see you guys, and next time I am looking at you. Bye.
Subscribe, like, and share, just to let me know that you care.